Hey everyone, Nick here with No City and Gnome Series, Complex Series. Just wanted to give a quick tutorial. Well, not really quick, but I'm going to go down every little aspect of the game. We have evolved since creating the other tutorial videos, so I'm going to quickly try to go through this. If you have any questions, join our Telegram or Discord. But once if you have a Wax wallet, basically you have to buy NFTs to play. It is a play-to-earn game. You're going to earn Noken by PvP and racing. So to get started, you go to nocity.io, and then it'll ask you to log in. So I'll just quickly do it again. Click login, and then pick Anchor or Wax Cloud Wallet. And then once you're here, you pick a character. Down the road, these are going to have a little bit more benefits. As you can see, they change a little bit by power, endurance, stuff like that. Once you select this, you cannot, switch it or change it. But once you pick one, click Start the Game. And then each day there's a weather forecast in No City. This gives a little bonus or increase on experience during PvP. So this is the main screen. You're probably going to be so confused. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to break everything down pretty quickly here. But basically this is where all our drops are. But if you want to get started, you can easily go to Atomic Hub, click on the market, and then search for Gnome Series. And this is where you could find a character. I mean, we can look for something cheap here. We'll just pick this. We'll pick a base card here. Yep. Good old Wax. Oh man, I load it. So now in Wax, you'll see that you have this in your inventory over here. Now, there's no level to this yet, so you have to upgrade this. So we're gonna go back to the market here. We're gonna look for some skills. And you can be cheap like me and just look for the lowest price here. We'll buy some here. So the key with your skills really comes down to is balancing it, because it's all in a weight-based algorithm when you're in PvP or racing and stuff like that. I don't know why this is really slow, but just buy a few more. So once you have a few of these, you can go back to No City. On the left-hand side, you'll see if you put your mouse over here, it'll break down each element. You want to go to Apply Skills, because a lot of people will go to Set Lineup and go, why is it not here? It says it needs to be level 1 or higher. So just go to Apply Skills, and you can stake 100 Noken for a 20% increase if you wanted to. And then there's these 3 banners here. There's going to be multiple when more collections join, but you click on Apply Skills. Here's the 3 skills I purchased. You can select them, and then you can level up the card that you just bought as a character. I don't have CPU, so if you're not really familiar with Wax, you have CPU and RAM. Very easy to add to it if you wanted to. So then you could just go to your wallet, stake some CPU. You could do, let's just say 5 Wax. Probably need like 10 Wax, but now you go back here into the game, click level up. I guess these got unselected during that error. So now this is a level 1 or higher, and it can appear on the lineup. But you also want to balance this NFT out a little bit. So if I go back here on Atomic Hub, you'll see experience is 3, level 1, max level is 35, awareness is 2, intelligence is 1. There are other skills that you want to kind of level out. But I'm going to show you, just for the purpose of this video, where you can do other type of leveling. So also on the secondary market, you can look for No City World, and you can use perks. You can get these perks, and just for this purpose, I mean, we'll just buy one. Let's go with the combat here. And we'll go to intelligence. So this will give an increase of 2% on intelligence. Now, I don't have that much on this gnome, but a 1, it'll add 2% to it. You would go to perks here. Now, it's not going to show up until you add it to your lineup, but before we do that, I want to also show you there's pet staking. So if you had any pets from Complex Series, you would just go here. Oops. And then you could just find a pet. No City Pets. Let's just buy one for the sake of buying one here. Come on, Wax. So now I bought the pet, and you can go to this screen and you'll see your pet will display here. You can stake it. Now this is how you passively earn experience. Now I ran out of CPU again, so you gotta make sure you have enough CPU when you do this. Now the game pays for most of the CPU after this. With PvP and everything, you don't really need CPU or RAM, but just if you're staking and stuff like that. So for the purpose of this video, we'll just stake another 5. Now, you know, you just click stake, and now I'll be earning 1 experience per hour, and I can claim that every 40. We can claim it under 48 hours, and when you do that, you claim here, and it'll show you your NFT that's out of your lineup. You can select this, and it'll say how much experience you passively earned, and you want to apply it. It's only, you can apply it all at once, so you know, try to claim it as often as possible because you want to balance the skills out. So we have speed skill, assassin, combat, awareness, manipulation, defense, willpower, intelligence, racing, and handling. Now, racing and handling is only for racing, but racing also uses a few other skills, and you can follow all the algorithm stuff on nocity.com, where we kind of break everything down in our knowledge base, and we're constantly evolving and changing and balancing. But for the purpose of this video, we'll just quickly go through a PvP mode. Now you can't find a match until you have some in your lineup, so make sure you set your lineup. And we have these messages up here at the top. You can read, and kind of breaks every page down. So now all you have to do is select in lineup and then save it. So now I have something in my slot 1 and approve. So now I have some in my lineup, but it'll also appear in the top navigation. Now it's saying it needs food, but you get a free heal, so I'm going to heal it. So the NFTs have, you know, health on it, so when you're PvPing, it's going to, you know, decrease in health as you kind of move forward. I don't know why Wax is taking a while. Of course, when I'm doing a video. So now we have this one that's earning 40% bonus experience per win. The bonus is calculating by a few other things. So we have, you know, if you have a portrait or complex story, which you can buy on the secondary market, if you wanted a complex story, all you have to do is click on a complex story on Complex Series. And you can buy one of these, and each one will earn you 5% more experience per win on a PvP match. If you want to check the GNOME series out, you would just go to GNOME series 1, and then it's a card, and then at the top here you can just search portraits. So, and then they would appear. And you can stake them at any time you want. but this also breaks down the mint number and the variety and the rarity of the card. And then down here, it'll show what you have staked and whatnot. And then that will increase the bonus experience per win here. And it'll also show you here where how much Noken you earn per win. So right now, this one earns 3. It's a mint 2400. I'm probably going to get, beat in PvP here. But we'll stake some perks as well. Since it's the lineup now, you can select it. And here's the breakdown of the skills, the perks. So we bought the intelligence. We can stake it. Now I need RAM, so I'm going to add some RAM. But after this, you don't have to pay for RAM. You don't have to pay for CPU. Getting started on Wax is a little confusing at times, I guess. So let's hopefully 5 Wax is good enough. And I'm out of CPU again. Let's see if it'll even let me stake 5. And in Wax, whatever you stake on CPU, you can always get back by unstaking. It just takes 3 days to get it back. Let me just make sure I have enough CPU here. That should be enough. So now I'm going to buy some RAM. Let's just do 10. So now I'm situated. I should be able to go back to here and click stake. You will get that error sometimes. It's good old blockchain. Just want to make sure it's selected, stake it. And then once it's staked, I can show you that it's staked here. You can also verify by clicking on here, and you'll see a percent change here. That color will change depending on the perk that you have, the percentage, and then you can see all the different skills here. So if I was starting out, I would recommend, hey, get combat, get defense, get manipulation, get awareness, get intelligence, get willpower, get speed, and get assassin. Also doesn't hurt to get some food, and the way you would get that to heal up, you can get food through the consumables health pack. Pretty straightforward. You buy one. Come on, Wax. And then you go back to your inventory on Atomic Hub. We can unpack it by clicking more, unpack, unbox. Let's approve it. Reveal them. If you don't reveal them, sometimes they get stuck. And it'll say you have unclaimed assets. So now these are all going to drop in my inventory, and they're also viewable in the health center here. So you can drink Nick's blood if you want. Do that for fun here. Apply. CPU. And if you're just first starting out, you do need a decent amount of CPU when you do things around Atomic Hub and Wax and all the other stuff. So I'm just going to throw in another 10 here. And you might want to make sure you allow the pop-ups here, or else it'll never work. So this should be plenty, and I'll click apply. So now the health will be 200 on that asset. And I can go into PvP mode, and you want to make sure that this is enabled. If it's not enabled, then you won't be able to find a match. And every time you click find a match, it's going to take away 5 energy. So we'll do 1. Most likely going to lose. So this is how it breaks it down. It usually finds an NFT that's within 5 levels in PvP. And it shows you where you lost. So the winner was J1BEA.win. Now you break it down: mint, comparison, experience, assassin, combat, manipulation, awareness, defense, speed, intelligence, willpower. Now my character only won in lake ability, random, and health. So I lost. They won 83 points. I got 50. I lost 28 health. They lost 5. They won 23.8 awareness skill. Now this is where you know, your experience that is gained is going to help with your portraits and complex stories, because that's going to increase your percentage and stuff like that. It's all RNG based, random number generated. You can also click on the asset as well that just beat you and check out how they're doing, and stuff like that. So as you're aware, I lost, no brainer. Go back to your lineup, you'll see that, you know, you have a withdrawal lineup. If you have other assets that are level 1 or higher, you can add 4 more in here, and they can all rotate as they kind of go through a match. But you want to make sure all these skills are balanced. It's the most important thing in your PvP lineup, or you're just going to keep on losing and get frustrated. And then you can also do other things in racing. I'm not going to break that down in this video, but basically all of these navigation items are something that you can do. So in racing mode is something we just set up. All you got to do is click open the garage. And it's basically telling the smart contract, hey, I want to start racing, and then this will be completed. And then you want to get vehicles, and the way you would get vehicles is, I'm just going to quickly show you this, but it would be under crypto racing, but for this purpose, there's still more vehicles available on the drop. You can just click on the banner here. And this is where you could get a pack, and here are the odds, yada, yada, yada. Also can get some daily racing tickets, so you would stake those daily racing tickets in racing. And when you stake those daily racing tickets, which is all on the screen here, basically what happens is the smart contract will automatically find races for you. You could do time trials if you want, and that would help you gain more experience. And the algorithm, again, is weight based off of your driver, which is your character, and then your vehicle, which is your car or bike or whatever you're going to get. And that's how it automatically finds matches for you. You don't have to do anything. It's passive. Now the points we got is, you know, it's going to drop just total experience on your character. It's not going to drop in, you know, your speed or handling or racing skills. So you might want to buy those skills or get those pets and start dumping those in there. We also have story mode if you need more experience, and that really just helps. I mean, for the beginners, it could be tough, but anybody that collects our collection, we reward them, you know, with experience and NFTs. So you can win more NFTs. It could be No City related. It could be tops. It could be anything really that's on Atomic Hub that we just throw into the pool. But we have a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people are confused when they first get here. It's really not that complicated. You really just, this video should help you kind of get started in PvP. I can also do more videos if you request for anything specific, but it's pretty straightforward. It is overwhelming, but there's a lot of elements in the game. I truly believe we are the most diverse game on Wax Blockchain. We have a lot going on. We're building the city. You're going to be able to have land. You're going to be able to play teams and tournaments. And as you earn Noken in PvP, you can go here and start buying stuff that we have and, you know, available. We also drop our drops here. We also have other videos. These are a little bit outdated, so there's some things that might be a little bit different now. But you also have your daily energy refills. You get automatically, if you are under 100 energy, which I'm at 95 right now, you automatically get 20 energy every hour. Once you hit that 100 max, it doesn't keep refilling, but you can get what it looks right here is the energy boost, and every NFT you own of that, you can just click boost it and it will add more energy daily. It does not burn. The only burning mechanism really here are the skills. So if you buy a skill NFT, that is going to get burned, but the energy, the racing tickets, all of that is stuck with you, and you can always you know, resell that in the future if you wanted to. And then it just breaks down some elements in the game. We're redesigning the dash cell a little bit. But this is pretty much in a nutshell what's inside, and we also have breeding. This can get a little bit more confusing, but if you own any of these characters, basically they would show here and you can stake them and earn eggs, and this is for series 2, which I'll break down later as well. Yeah, I mean, there's also achievements, but this pretty much is like kind of how to get started. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Telegram, Discord. The community will help you. This was a very long video. I said it was going to be quick, but it's 20 minutes. So if I missed anything, let me know. But we'll try to break things down for you a little bit more. Thanks. I appreciate it.